It changed now.
What about you, Drago?
I didn't really have a.
I know your hazing is probably nothing compared to the communist.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
When the communists beat me up, that was pretty rough. Here it was not really to beat me up and hurt me. It was just to welcome to the teams and also teach me a lesson sometimes. But I remember when I checked in the teams, it was before the women were checking in. We didn't have any women in the SEAL teams. So it was
like support side, right?
Yeah, even on support side, because when I checked in, there was the transition when we started getting women in support, and there was like big changes coming in.
We had problems with the girls.
We had the big problems, like with the balls hanging out and shit.
We had UDTs, there's no underwear. They're like, I'm looking at bubble gum hanging out.
This could possibly turn out bad.
Yeah, you know what? I don't wear underwear size bars. I never do. We don't.
Commando. We call that commando. By the way.
Yeah, the issue has those running shorts. They were like very short, skimpy shorts, good to run with. But sometimes the inside part, the rubber band breaks out, and your whole balls falls out. So I remember we were sitting up there, and my balls comes out, and somebody else has to.
Your old
and
balls.
next thing they have the next thing they have a whole team. Say, okay, guys, we are getting new running shorts, blah blah blah. Next week we got the fucking running shorts up to our fucking knees. Run fucking 10 miles in that fucking shit. So that's cool. But when I check in the teams, I remember the first thing you want to present yourself the best way you can. They tell you when you dress blues, you're clean, the best hat and everything. So I show up a fucking pristine uniform as far as I could. Well, next thing fucking 20 minutes later, I'm doing the whole PR team, and fucking on the pull-up bar with my uniform, doing the push-ups.
Welcome to the team,
running with my fucking.
Glad you showed up in your dress blues.
Shining shoes, fucking 3 miles and shit. So I remember that, and two, there was a tradition in SEAL Team 2 at that time. Every Friday, there was a kegger of beer in the high bay. That's where you have the boats pulled up and we have those cranes on the chain cranes and shit. So I was a new guy, and I feel like I was invited to the fucking party on Friday. So on the high bay, SEAL Team 2 to mingle up with the old SEALs and stuff. Well, I didn't know at the time the new guys were not there to actually mingle up and drink with the old guys. They were there for amusement of the old guys. So next thing I'm hanging up on the fucking chain, being hoisted up to the fucking high bay, upside down like a bat, taped up. And not only me, but some of the new guys. And once every while, they lower you out, they fucking stick the pipe in your mouth, and here is the beer, fucking you drink as much as you can. So I was upside down trying to drink this shit, and then they hoist you up back again, But it was nothing rough. It was just more like a welcome to the teams. Yeah. And if you fuck up, there was at that time, there was no problem to get the older guy getting you behind the Connex box and beating shit out of you to teach you a lesson. And it worked. And I applied that method.
Which I learned doesn't work so well in the civilian world.
Well, it does not.
They don't appreciate that.
They don't. But that for the civilian
commercial
world,
industry.
Civilian world, I always carrying the safety pants. So if you knock the guy out, that he cannot, we make sure he breathes. When he breathes and he's still unconscious, you just pin his tongue to the lower lip with the safety pin. Right. So he doesn't, because it happened to me.
Himself,
the guy almost died, and I didn't know what to do until the nurse showed up and said, hey, you just have to pin his tongue to the lip. And so that way, even if he's passed out,
so I got the safety pin.
I did.
Like
so
it's a liability thing, right?
No kidding. I was carrying the safety pins with me, and I had to actually lucky to use quite a few times to pin the guy who was unconscious. Because you know what,
I'm protecting you from you right now.
Exactly, yeah. So you don't choke on your fucking tongue. So I just pin your tongue to your lip. When you wake up, you will appreciate that. So it was a good time, and I was beat up, and I applied the same lesson to the younger guys, and they worked well, and there was no fuss about it. It was kind of rough, maybe for civilian world, but it's good in our world.
But the fact is, if used properly, it's maybe the most valuable tool in our arsenal because it makes everybody part of the team.
Yeah, but now just utter the word hazing, it's like, oh shit, don't even say the thing,
No, I prefer to call it team building.
Yeah, but again, it's been misused, and then they coin the term and they make that the bad thing, but it's not bad.
Before I say anything else, God damn, I didn't eat all day long, man. I have no fucking food. I can stay here to this fucking hunger, brother. I am so hungry. I could eat small child right now, man. I need the fucking food before I talk any more shit.
You stay over here, buddy. You stay over here.
All right, we'll transition on that. I offered you the sandwich.
Yeah, but I want hot food, man. I'm the carnivore. I need meat.
It's bacon. It's a fucking BLT. Man.
Yeah, but it's cold. I need hot shit.